Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Stanley Cup playoffs with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich, and here we are at the beginning of it all. Whether you won the division or whether you just barely scraped in, you're here. That's important. What do you say to your team?
Well, let's control what we can. You're right, Doc. Home ice, being the visiting team, doesn't really matter. At the end of the day is that you have to control what you can, how you play, how you compete, and this is what it's all about. It's the best time of year, and we've seen over history teams that have won the conference have gone on to the Stanley Cup. We've seen teams that finished in 8th spot have gone on and won the Stanley Cup. So it really doesn't matter. As long as you give yourself a chance when you get in, anything can happen.
Just looking around this building, Doc, you know there's a sense of excitement. It's a long road to get to the Stanley Cup final, but this is where it all begins, and everybody is certainly jacked up for this.
Let's look at the starting netminders. He's the goalkeeper tonight. The book on him is that he can be rattled with an early goal. Let's see how he does tonight for the Jets. Holtby's the starter again tonight. He plays really large in the net, doesn't give the opponent much to shoot at, hoping to come up big for the Capitals. The teams are ready, and so are we. Scheifele's the starting center for the Jets. Backstrom's ready to draw for the Capitals. The final series, the best time of year. The Stanley Cup final game is underway. Mike Emmerich here, Eddie Olczyk next to me, and ice side is Ray Ferraro. Washington's got it back in their own zone. Passing one off now to Ovechkin. Up the wing, he continues possession. What a hit!
Both teams talked about having a physical presence. He got the message. That early hit sets the tone for his team.
Shot. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Saved off the mask. Looking for options. Still no shot. That's a good solid hit. He'll feel that one.
Anytime you get hit in the open ice like that, that is a jolt.
Gains the zone. Good body contact. Pass attempt to Scheifele. Side to side they go. Oh, what a stop.
Holtby's trophy looks a lot like last year when he gave up the fewest goals in the National Hockey League to win the Jennings Trophy.
Good stick down on the ice, so nothing good happening there. With a drive. Wonderful stop. A punishing hit shuts that one down. Enormous collision. Moving it to Wheeler. Winnipeg's up the wing, setting things up. Good waffle boarded. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. Laid on to Niskanen. Two guys together with force. Big force. That is defense. The Jets are lugging it back through the defensive end. Nicely into the zone. Slot shot, kicked away. That one's deflected. Terrific point-blank save.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Looking for options. Swept away. Scrum over, puck kicked. And we get a penalty here. The referee strides over to hand it out. Winnipeg's minor is a cross-checking 2-minute penalty.
You want to see a cross-check? Look at the player's hands and positioning on his stick.
And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. Winnipeg's prevailed on another faceoff. Good jab with the stick there. Scooped up by Carlson. Dogged determination there by Oshie. One-timer. Controlled by Myers. Kicked out of the scrum. That's a good solid poke check. He imposed his will. Knocked right off the stick. Snapping a pass to Kuznetsov. Terrific open ice hit. The defense can rest.
Just when he thought he had some open ice, he ran into a stop sign. That's got to hurt.
And he is reefed.
Carlson's not very happy after taking that huge hit. He wasn't aware who was around, and he paid the price.
And that play is offside.
So often a player will slide to block a shot. Part of that is because you're out of position. This block standing up is textbook.
Just over 6 minutes to go here in the first. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. Pitching it to Shifley. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Huge hit. Possession's gone. Oh, he staggered him. Play is stopped, and now we'll hear the call. The Jets see 2 up on the board against them for cross-checking.
Doc, you can push in the game of hockey, but once you get that stick up, 2 hands on the stick, that's a penalty.
The Capitals' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Washington's got that win. The Jets up the wing lug the puck. He's got this one. He's got to hurry. He gains the zone. He knifed it away. Save. Pass to the shooting position. Got in front of another one.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Oh, and he's hammered. That's a good hit off the forecheck. Hammers one. What a save, considering the shooter that's usually in. Trying to go to Little. Washington's power play did not do it for them.
You wait for a power play like that, and the coaches are thinking that they've got the right scheme and the right people on the ice. It looked like they threw 5 strangers out there that time.
Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. Around the 20th minute of this period. Winnipeg's lugging it along in their own end. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Winnipeg setting things up in the defensive zone. Cleared down for icing. They win the draw. That's the end of the first period, a period that only a goalie can like. Nothing. There have been no goals since the warm-up. Nothing here in the second.
He's been on the edge all game, guys. Very, very physical. He has not let one hit bypass him tonight.
Pass cut, strong play. One into another.
Bufflin's skill is known throughout the league, but when he throws his body around, everybody takes notice.
Not a hard hit, but effective. It's lost. Shot not too strong. Pad stop. Directing that one to Ovechkin. A breakaway. Wonderful save off a wonderful shooter. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Carried to the corner by Ovechkin. To the point it comes. Knocks it away with the stick. Pitching this one to Wheeler. Now it's directed to Backstrom. Terrific determination by Myers. Puck is thrown to Wheeler. Propelled to Shifley. Lets it go. Washington's in control as they travel up the wing. Through center ice, he still has possession. Nice hit. Just one more in a long list for him. Looking to Buffalo. Nicely into the zone. Taken over by Niskanen. The Capitals continue to probe up the wing. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Up the wing still with possession and with hope. The Capitals get their goalie to the bench for the extra man. He retreats back with the puck. Play stops, and still another penalty.
As you see clearly, the player lifts up his hands with his stick and causes separation from the player's back, cross-checking him and knocking him down.
The Capitals get a huge opportunity here. It's a two-man advantage, and it's a long one. Let's see how they do. Good place to shoot from. Winnipeg's in their own end, moving the puck. The Jets shoot it back out. Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. And he's hammered.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
The Jets lose a man for 2 minutes for charging.
Well, we love speed, we love contact, but in this particular situation, you must slow up a bit before you make contact. If you do, there won't be a penalty, but here clearly a charging call.
Washington's special teams have been special. Let's see if they come up big here. It's a two-man advantage, and it's not short. Winnipeg's gotten it back out. They check the clock, get ready to defend. Good use of the stick, broke that pass up. Pass would not go, canceled out by physical play. Oh, and he robbed him. Hammers it. Oh, what a save. Lots on that to Carlson. Looking for options. Feeds the slot. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Taken out along the boards.
I love seeing plays like that along the boards.
The Jets will have to sit 2 minutes for interference.
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
The Capitals are presented with a great opportunity here. It's a long 5-on-3. Clean win on the draw. That one's to him from his goaltender. That is one solid keep, and play can continue. Referee over to the penalty box, and let's find out. The Jets are boxed on a tripping minor.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
Washington's power play gets a 5-on-3, and it's a long one. Let's see how they perform. Good clean win on the draw. Fires! Kulikov's wonderful block. And they got it out of there. Puck gathered in by Niskanen. He is shut right off.
His bucket list got a little shorter, Doc, after taking that big hit and losing his brain bucket.
Passing one off now to Scheifele. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Scheifele's shoulder absolutely annihilates him as he goes into the ice.
A little under 7 minutes remaining in the period. No goals to report yet. Washington's got it. Flings it. A shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever. Cleared. A lot of work, but penalty time less and less now. Lets it go. Paddled aside. Shot after shot. Out. He got that one too. Tries to clear. And that one cleared by the penalty killers. Heading down low. He's in. Score! That's his first playoff goal.
Oh, he looked confident on that breakaway right before he scored.
His technique is good. The butterfly is really solid. He just gets beaten with a better shot here.
Washington's dominated offensively, and finally they have scored 1-0. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Pass attempt to Myers. Perfectly on his stick in that pass from the left wing. Goes back deep for it. The Capitals luck that puck along the boards. Puck loose, knocked down to a knee. Moving it to Bufflin. Snapping a pass to Wheeler. He's in on an onside play. Chip to Myers. Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron. make them pay.
Unfortunately, the puck here,
That shot came from just 6 inches.
with this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
2 sticks together, it goes to the offense. Washington's carrying on up the wing. Into the last minute of the second period. Turned right away with the poke check by Dustin Byfuglien. Gets in. What'll he do? Loose puck regathered by Beagle. Very important if he can clear this puck out. We've played 2 periods here of a 3-period game. The best part of the day is coming up. Third period just underway. Great job with the neutral ice interception. It's an onside play. Good job with the poke check. That puck's loose, deflected away by Backstrom. Pitching it to Wheeler. Blocked away. Washington's carrying on up the wing. And that one went offside. Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Trying to go to Carlson. On to Ovechkin. Great job on a cut pass. Directing that one to Wheeler. A shot. Score! His first playoff goal. What a great memory for him.
So the goalie thinks he's got this puck stopped. Look at how he reacts. He stops so much of it. He thinks it's in his equipment somewhere, but it trickles into the net.
A little over 3 minutes played here in the third. The winds have shifted yet again. This is going to be an interesting third period. Pitching this one to Byfuglien. A hammer shot from the point. No! Ought to get it on net from there.
This was a heavy shot, but it had no chance of going in because it missed the net.
Gets in, looks over his options here.
3 minutes, 14
Winnipeg's
seconds.
carrying it through center. Taken over again. And now it's directed to Kuznetsov. Back to the point. Shot, big point blank save there.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
And play is stopped on an icing.
I don't think the shooter got much on this, but the goaltender makes an excellent stick stop on a relatively easy shot.
Quick work on the faceoff. And he circles back with the puck. Good standing poke check. Puck is thrown to Oshie. Oh, and he is corked yet again. Odd man rush, 2-on-1. Puck grabbed, they're ready to go. Shot off his glove. Score! 2 straight goals.
From a horrible angle, he got just enough of the puck, and it ended up beating the goaltender.
Really good positioning. He's in the butterfly where he's got most of the net covered, but there's obviously a hole and the puck's behind him.
The Jets have gotten a 1-goal lead here in the third period. Do they go for 2, or do they just try to protect this? And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Winnipeg's on the move in the defensive zone. Looking to Myers. Passing one off now to Wheeler. Good quick poke check there.
8 minutes, 24 seconds.
Has it picked up. Almost like a cement wall that time. And that puck is not going where he wanted it to.
That's going to take the intensity of this game to another level.
Slid to Orlov. Pass attempt to Wilson. Gains the zone. Puck skipped loose, he's knocked to a knee. Moving it to Wheeler. Winnipeg's lugging it up the wing. Great job to slip on by. Oh, stick save. Snapping a pass to Backstrom. And in flight over the line. Breakaway. Ah, that's a good pad save. Pitching it to Wheeler. Wonderful block. Trying to go to Ovechkin.
This game is going to wind down and be close right to the final horn. Each team has tried to enforce their style of play on the other. It's just not happening.
Possession now on the pickup by Backstrom. One-timer. Perfect tip by the stick. Directing that one to Wheeler. Ranks one. Deflected off the blocker. And the pickup. Pitching this one to Ovechkin. Outstanding pass. He's got it right off that right wing. And possession snapped up by Wheeler. Puck is thrown to Bufflin. Has it in his own end. Laid on to Scheifele. Still has control through the neutral zone. Oh, what a hit. That slowed things down. Gets in. What'll he do? Breakaway chance.
In the third period.
We are in the last minute. And now it's directed to Oshie. Fires a shot. Sticked away. Scheifele's got to shovel it out of there. Sent on further. They'll have to return.
The Jets were under so much pressure, that was the only play to get it out of the zone.
The Capitals empty their net. He's at the bench. Looking to Oshie. Nice tip of the pass. Good work with the stick. Washington's finding its way to center ice. Oh, and he is drilled.
He better be careful.
Possession once again by Eller. Nicely received at the point. Great stick save. Strong wrist shot. And the horn puts one on.
This has long been a tradition, of course, in hockey where sportsmanship replaces the competition that has just been completed. You shake hands, and I'll tell you from experience, it's better to be on the winning side of that handshake than on the losing side.
The playoff MVP gets the Conn Smythe Trophy, and here is the winner.
This is a tremendous award that probably means more in the coming days than it does now. You don't dream of winning the Conn Smythe. You dream of the Stanley Cup.
It's often said it's the hardest prize to win because it takes 8 weeks. And by tradition, the captain is the first to hold it high.
He's often acknowledged to be one of the best captains in all of sport. To be the leader of a championship team is one thing. To be held on a different level as he is quite another. There's so much going on the ice right now. I wonder if the players are able to soak it all in, or if it goes by so fast that the time that they really understand is when they look on it on video later on. This is outstanding to see how happy these players are.
play that hard and that long. You get your names on a trophy, rings on your fingers, and one last photograph, evidence of it all.